And then just take a little bit of time to settle. Okay. You can rest your hands on your knees, let your eyes close, just let everything relax for a moment. Take a big breath in through your nose, really fill yourself up. And just open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Just waking up your body, full deep breath in through your nose. And just open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last time, long deep breath in. And just open mouth, exhale, let it go. So now just breathing in and out through your nose. As always, just using this rhythm to help us relax into the class. Lengthening the in-breath and the out-breath. And also trying to match the in-breath and the out-breath. Slowing the breath down as much as you can. So that it can help you kind of glide into a relaxed place. Where you can let go of all the things that you wanted to do today, all the things that you've already done, and just bring yourself into this moment where you can look after yourself as you move and wake up your body. Add little pauses in between your breaths. And with every round, just seeing if you can relax. The breath being like your inner lullaby. That's going to send you into a relaxed place where you can be kind to yourself, physically and mentally. Where you can take this time all for you, just to give yourself what you need to move through your day with ease. Now just keep the breath flowing like that. But take your right hand just outside your left knee and your left fingertips behind you. And take this twist. You breathe in, let the belly expand, let the body expand. And then breathe out and draw your belly button back so you're getting that nice digestive massage in the twist. Coming back to the center. Changing sides, left hand on the outside of the right leg and right fingertips behind you. You're breathing in, belly expanding, body expanding. And then breathing out, belly drawing back. Coming back to the center. Just pick the hands up and start to circle out your wrists. Maybe you can feel a little bit of clicking and clunking going on there. Let's see if you can use this movement to break down any stiffness that might be in your fascia or in your joints or in your muscles. Okay, and then place your hands onto your shoulders and start to create big circles with the shoulders. There's definitely a few clicks going on in my shoulders this morning. Tune in. You can close your eyes and just see if you can really feel what's happening with your shoulders today. Okay, and then take the circle the other way. Trying to use the movement to iron out the clicks and the clunks. Okay. And then with the arms straight, lift them up and over the head and around the back. Seeing how much rotation you can get there through the shoulders. And then taking the circle the other way. Yeah. Try not to knock over any vases or your partner next to you. Lovely. Okay, so just alternate the shoulders now, one up and one down. See if you can bring that into your rib cage as well. We want to have this upper body nice and mobile, and then take the circle the other way. That's it. So this is where your book will come in handy, or your block will come in handy. So catch hold of your block and press your palms into the block there. And try and lift up, lower back, middle back and upper back. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, push the hands into the block. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel the biceps fire, feel the shoulders fire, feel the arms fire, feel the wrists stretch. And then just relax. Yeah, big breath in. And as you breathe out, push the hands into the blocks. Feel how that is. So that pushing, that resisting into the block, how that moves into your body, into your shoulders and into your arms. And then just relax. Okay, and last time, big breath in. And long breath out. Push the hands in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel the strength there in your arms. Yeah, feel the hands resisting into the block. Okay, and then lift your arms up to the sky. Keep pushing the hands together. Keep pushing the hands into the block. Breathe in, lift up. And as you breathe out, just lean over towards the right side and push your left hand into the block, right hand into the block. Good, bringing it back to the center, lift up and over and see if you can lean over to the other side and really feel the bottom hand pushing into the block, the top hand pushing into the block. And then bring it back to the center, lower the hands down, just let the block rest on the floor. Take your hands behind you, lift the shoulders up and back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Big breath into the chest. Yeah, so feel your chest expand, your shoulders expand. And then long breath out. Okay, just before we move out of here, catch hold of the block or your book again. Press your palms into the block. Breathe in, lift yourself up, and then breathe out and try and twist towards the right side. Squeeze your left sitting bone down into the mat. And think about twisting from your belly button and above. Bringing it back to the center and then twist to the other side. And you really want to work on that opposite sitting bone pushing down into the floor. Feel where the resistance is. Push the hands into the block and then bring it back to the center. Well done. Put the block onto the floor. Lift your knees up. Extend your legs out. Give them a little bit of a shake out. Just to get into those hamstrings before we get moving. Hands on the floor, lift up, lower back, middle back, upper back. Exhale and just fold it forward so you can have a bend in your knees. Just see where you feel your hamstrings. Breathe in, lift the head and chest up. And then breathe out and fold it forwards. Start to roll your way back up. And we're going to take the feet behind us. Come up onto all fours. Now imagine you've still got your block pushing into your hands, but now your hands are, or the block has become the floor. So push away from the floor like you were pushing your hands into the block there. And then create circles with the shoulders one way, okay? And keep pushing away from the floor. Take the circles the other way. And all the time feel like you're pushing your hands into the block. Yeah, so you're getting that resistance away from the floor. Push up into the shoulders, belly is strong. Push down to the left hand as you twist the right fingers to the sky. And as you breathe out, bend your left arm, slide your right arm in between the left arm and the legs and lay the side of the head to the floor. Reach the left fingers to the top of the mat and push into the back of your right arm. Breathe in. Good. As you breathe out, bring the left hand back in. push through your left hand to bring yourself back up into the twist. Yeah. Now, see how this feels? Take your left leg back and press your toes into the floor there. Try and twist from the belly button and above. Now, if this is enough for you, stay like this, or maybe you can lift your left leg off the floor. Toes can be down, or keep the leg lifted as you slide your right arm in between the left arm and the leg and slowly lower the side of the head to the floor. Now, don't worry if you want to put those toes down, that's fine. Reach the left fingers to the top of the mat and try and twist there. And don't worry if you fall, breathe in. Good. As you breathe out, bring the left hand back and then bring your right hand back. Keep pushing away from the floor and then pulse the left leg. Little pulses here. Fire up your hamstring and your glutes. Then bring your knee into your nose, squeeze it in tight and pulse it there. Draw the belly button back. Keep pushing away from the floor so you're creating space for your knee. And then slot your foot inside the hands. Well done. Extend the right leg back a little bit. Push down through your left foot and lift your arms up to the sky. That's it. So now push down through that front foot like you did when you pushed your hands together there. Bring your hands to the heart center and then twist right arm on the outside of your left leg. Push the hands together like as if there was a block or your book in between your hands. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, really push down through your right foot. Yes. Excellent, guys. Take the hands either side, front foot. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee off and start to rock forwards and back. Yeah, when you feel ready, you're going to let your left foot move to the back of the mat. Lower your knees to the floor. Release your toes, draw the chest forwards and let your elbows brush the rib cage as you lay down on the mat. Take your hands down by your side, palms face down. Breathe in, lift the head and chest up. Lift your hands up, lift your feet up. Hold it there, breathe in. And then breathe out. Well done. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders and come into an angry cat. So you're all fours and puffing up into your back, chin to chest. We'll take a cat-cow to stretch that out. So belly drops, chest lifts up. Feel the arch in your back and then reverse it. Round your back, chin to chest. Really feel the curve in the spine there. Bring everything back to a neutral place. Push down now through the right hand and then twist left fingers to the sky. Yes, feels awkward, this little twist here. As you breathe out, left arm threads underneath you. Lower the side of the head to the floor, nice and slow. And extend right fingers to the top of the mat. Breathe here, expanding into the twist. And breathe out to twist, twist, twist. Good. Bring the right hand back in. Push through the right hand and take the left fingers back up to the sky. And it's really important that this right hand is resisting from the floor there. And now you're going to slide your right leg back. That's it. Now feel good here with the toes on the floor, stay there. Or you could lift the right leg up. Yes. And you can keep the right leg lifted or lower it down and slide your left arm back underneath your right arm, side of the head to the floor. Yeah. So don't forget, you can put those back toes down anytime and slide your right hand to the top of the mat. Breathe in, don't worry if you fall, and breathe out. Bring your right hand back in and then pick yourself right back up. Yes, really pushing through that right hand. And now try and pulse the right leg towards the sky. So you're going to feel your hamstrings start to fire, your glute, maybe even your back. And then as you breathe out, bring your right knee into your nose and pulse the knee in there. Draw the belly button back. You're creating strength ready for the rest of the class. Eventually slot your foot inside the hands, however you can get it there. Slide your left leg back. Imagine now this right foot is like the hands pushing into each other. Right foot pushing into the floor. Lift the arms up into your low lunge. That's it. Push the palms together, bring them down, and then twist. Left arm on the outside of your right leg. Keep pushing the hands together like you did when there was a block there. See how that can help you to get deeper into the twist. Well done, guys. Release and take the hands either side front foot. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee and just rock forwards and back. Yes, get those feet nice and loose. And we'll let the right foot move to the back of the mat. Lower the knees to the floor. Look forwards. Lower yourself all the way down onto the floor. Hands by your side. Breathe in. Lift the head and chest up. Lift the hands up. Lift the feet up. Good. Now take a breath in to let the belly expand into the mat. And as you breathe out, plant the hands. Come back onto all fours. And then into your angry cat shape. So your chin to your chest, rounding in your back. Cat-cow, let the belly drop. Lift the head and chest up. And then exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Nice, guys. From here, just tuck your toes under. Push your hips back to your heels. And then try and push the hands into the floor to lift your hips up to the sky. Yes, first downward dog. Squeeze the heels down one by one. Now you're creating this inverted V shape. You want to feel the lower back nice and long, so that might mean bending your knees to achieve that. Come on to the fingertips of the right hand if that suits you. And if you want to go further, reach the right fingers to the outside of the left calf or left ankle and take that twist there. Breathing in. You got to push away through that left hand as if the left hand was pushing into the block, yeah? And then release. Left fingertips if that feels good. And then if you want to go further, left hand on the outside of the right calf or right ankle. And then imagine your right hand is pushing into that block. Yeah, so you're trying to push away and feel the tailbone high. Good, release. Bring your feet close together and lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right leg in, heel comes to the bottom, and then lift the knee up to the sky. So you're getting that nice opening in the left leg and the right hip. Breathe out, right knee is going to tap your left elbow. Breathe in, take it up and open up the hip. This time right knee is going to come to your right elbow. And then take it all the way back to open up the hip. Now bring your knee into your nose. You're going to try and put your foot inside the hands. You can lower your left knee to do that. And we are actually going to lower the left knee once you get there anyway. Okay, so release the back toes and then lift the arms up. Okay, bring your hands heart center. Imagine you're pushing into the block with that right foot. Lay over your front leg, left arm outside your right leg like we just did. Yeah, now tuck your back toes under and try and lift your back knee up off the floor there. Breathe in. And breathe out to twist, twist, twist. Good. So there's a big move coming up. Bring yourself back, so thumbs to the chest. Drop the back heel and open up Warrior 2. Front foot moves forwards. Enjoy your Warrior 2 shape. Can you push down through your front heel? Wiggle your front toes. Flip the front palm, reach forwards and take it back. Breathe into the side of the body. And then could you reach your left hand up to touch your right hand? Imagine the block is there. Push the palms together. And then lift yourself up and over. And then keep the hands pushing into each other. Good. Bring it back to the center. Release into Warrior 2. Right hand comes down. Touch the floor. Big circle left arm up and over. Plant the hand and walk your right foot over to the right side. And we take a twist, right fingers to the sky. Now, if you want to take this a little bit further, come onto the fingertips of your left hand, maybe even hover your left fingers off the floor. Breathe in. Good. As you breathe out, right hand comes back down, front foot moves back. Let's go full vinyasa now. So you can drop your knees like you did earlier, or push your heels back and your head forwards as the elbows brush the rib cage. Lift the head and chest up to stretch your front, and then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Big full breath in. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Just check in with how all that feels. Let's keep it going. Bring the feet together. And then as you breathe in, lift the left leg to the sky. Heel into your bottom and see if you can open up the hip. Really feel the stretch through the right leg. Now as you breathe out, left knee taps your right elbow. And then take it back and open up the hip. Left knee now taps the left elbow. Take it back and open up the hip. Can you bring your left knee into your nose? You're going to try and slot your foot inside the hands. We can always lower the right knee to get the left foot there. And you're going to lower that back knee, reach the arms up into that low lunge shape. Okay. Bring your hands heart center, twist towards the left, just slotting your right arm there, just on the outside of the left leg. You're breathing in, belly expands, body expands. You're breathing out, pushing the hands into that imaginary block, tucking your back toes and lifting your back knee off the floor. That's it, don't worry if you fall, catch hold of the wall or something. So big move, start to bring your chest back to the front, ground the back heel and then open up into your warrior two. Walk your front foot forwards, settle into this warrior two shape. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and then take it back, keep bending into your front knee. And then could you bring your back hand up to meet your top hand, and try and push your bottom hand into the top hand. Lift yourself up and over, twist the chest towards the right, the bottom hand pushing into the top hand. And then bring it back into your warrior two. Well done, left hand comes down, touch the floor. Big circle, right arm up and over. Pick your back heel up and walk your front foot over to the left. Now the toes are down, heel is up at the back. As you twist, left fingers to the sky. That's it, good. Now try and bring your right hip a bit more forwards here. Maybe you can come onto the right fingertips. Maybe you hover the right hand off the floor. Breathe in. Good guys. As you breathe out, lower your left hand down and let the front foot move to the back. Should feel nice through that left leg. As you lower down and through your chaturanga, through your plank, elbows brush the rib cage, push your heels back. Lift the shoulders up and back to stretch the front. And we take it up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. This is a little break moment, okay? So this is your active rest. Come up high onto your toes, bring yourself forwards into plank. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Come onto the fingertips of the right hand. That might be enough there. Maybe you could reach your right fingers forwards and then sneak in that left leg lifting as well. So you find that cross-section balance. Lower left leg, lower right hand, adjust. Come onto the fingertips of the left hand, maybe that's enough. Maybe you can reach left fingers forwards. And maybe just by accident the right foot lifts off. Hold it there, breathe in. Lower right foot down, lower left hand down, lower the knees. Sit back into your heels. Have a child's pose. Sometimes I feel like child's pose becomes a place that you pray to someone or something to get you through the rest of the class. But use the breath to relax, to let go of any tension that might have built up there. Yeah, long breaths in and long breaths out. Okay, we're going to keep it going, guys. Come up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward dog. Bring your feet together, and as you breathe in, lift the right leg up. Heel comes into bottom, open up the hip. Go straight into it this time. Bring your right knee into your nose, and then let the foot land there in between your hands. Draw the head and chest forwards, reach your arms up, high lunge. And then drop the back heel, walk your front foot forwards, warrior two. Excellent, take both arms up to the sky, press your palms together like that, so I know you can't see my hands. Breathe in, lift up, and then breathe out and fold over the back leg. Breathe in, lift it up and over, fold over your front leg. Good, bring it back into your warrior two. Right hand comes down, now touch the floor. Big circle, left arm up and over. Walk your right foot over to the right side. Yes. Now stand onto your right leg and lift your left leg up. If the floor's too far away, hands on the blocks will be helpful. I want you to have your left hip dropped, left toes dropped, and pulse the leg. Yeah, you can always have that right knee bent as well. Now still pulsing in that left hamstring. Okay? Now from here, push down through your left hand into your block or into the mat, and then try and twist right fingers up to the sky. We've prepped for this shape. Try and lift up through the left hamstring. Try and lift up through the right rib cage. One more breath. As you breathe out, lower your right hand down and hang tight there. Bend the left leg so the heel comes to the bottom, and then try and open up the hip. Is that getting any easier yet? Hands can be on the block. Right leg can be bent. You're going to bend your right leg a lot now and bring your left thigh outside your right calf. Hover the foot off the floor. And then lift yourself all the way back up. Hang tight, guys. Last time. Bend the left leg outside your right calf. And then take it all the way back and open up the hip. Well done. We're going to come into a seated twist. So bend your right leg. Take your left leg outside your right calf. Rest your left shin on the floor. And then sit your bum down on the floor. Are you all there? Take your left fingers up to the sky. And then slot your left arm outside your right knee. If that's too much, hold on to the knee. Yeah. Breathing in. And breathing out to twist, twist, twist. Well done. Okay, bring your hands forwards. Now this right foot, you're going to step onto it and come onto your left shin. And then take your left leg all the way back up, just so that you can feel that right hamstring again. And then lower your left foot to meet your right. Pop your hands on your shins. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. The right leg feeling pretty good. And then exhale and fold, fold, fold. Nice heavy head. Start to roll your way up, so the last thing to come up is the head. Have your knees bent. Hands behind you, thighs forwards, hips forwards, lean it back. And then lift yourself up and hinge from your hips as you fold forwards. Good, release the hands, scoop the head and chest up. And as you breathe out, hands to the floor by bending your knees, step or jump your feet back, plank. Lower down, elbows brush the rib cage. Lift the head and chest up. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Looking forward with anticipation to the left side. Breathe in. Oh, my door's opened. Lift the left leg to the sky. Heel into the bottom. See if you can open up the hip. Bring the knee into the nose and try and slot the foot inside the hands. Yeah, you can always drop the right knee. Lift the arms up, come up into your low lunge shape. And then drop the back heel 45. Walk your front foot forwards, warrior 2. Both arms up to the sky, press your palms together, breathe in, lift up. And then breathe out, fold over the back leg. Come back to the center and then fold over the front leg. Bottom hand pushing into the top hand. Bring it back to the center, reach the fingers out to the sides, warrior 2. Left hand comes down, touch the floor, big circle. Right arm up and over. Yeah. Now adjust your left foot over to the left side. And then stand onto your left leg, lift your right leg up. Start now to pulse that right leg. Fire up the hamstring. See if you can keep lifting up and out of this left hip. Hands onto a block. Hands, knees bent. And then as you breathe in, lift the head and chest. You want to plant your right hand onto the floor, right below your head, and then start to twist left fingers to the sky. Your right hip is going to want to drop down. Try and lift the right hip up as you twist from the belly button and above. We have prepped for this throughout the whole class. Good. Lower left hand down. Hang tight now. Lift the right leg up, heel into your bottom. See if you can send the knee up to the sky, stretching through the left leg. You can always bend this knee. You can always have your hands on a block. But as you breathe out, bring your right leg outside your left leg. It's like you're curtsying to the Queen. And then take it all the way back, open up the hip. And again, bending the left leg. Bring the right thigh just outside the left calf. And then take it all the way back, open up the hip. Last one, as you bend your left knee now, take the right leg outside the left calf. Keep lowering until your foot can touch the floor, your shin can touch the floor, and then you can sit your hips down into this twisted shape. Are we all there? I hope so. Breathe in, lift your right arm up. Breathe out, enjoy the twist. So now you can have the right arm hooked outside your left leg. If it's too much, just hook onto that left knee. Breathe in, belly expands, body expands. And breathe out to twist. Nice guys, excellent. Come back to the front. So this foot now, it's like you're going to step on to this left foot and come on to your right, oops, use your hands if you need to, onto your right shin, and then take your right leg all the way up to open up the hip. Happy hamstrings, well done. Lower your right foot to the left. Breathe in, lift the head and chest up. You got a nice halfway lift there. And then exhale, take the hands behind your calves, lower down, tummy, chest and head. Bending your knees a lot, start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Hands behind you, thighs forwards, hips forwards, lean it back. And then lifting the head and chest up and over, hinge from the hips. Releasing the hands, scoop the head and chest up. And as you breathe out, plant the hands, jump or step your feet back into a plank pose. Exhaling as you lower down, dropping your knees if you need. Lifting the head and chest up as you come to upward dog. Take it up and back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Lower the knees, sit back into your heels. Take a 2-second child's pose, yeah. So 1, 2, okay, 4-second child's pose, just to settle, just to see how all that feels. And then rolling your way up to seated. You're sitting on your heels. Somehow you're going to end up on your feet. So if you've got 2 blocks and your arms are super short, then it's helpful to have the hands on the 2 blocks. If you haven't, and you're good coming on your knuckles, you could use your knuckles. Otherwise, hands is fine. Now imagine you're pushing your hands into the block. Feel that resistance. Push away, lift up into your upper back. As you breathe out, try and keep your feet on the floor and lift your knees up to your chest. And then lower down. And again, breathing in. As you breathe out, push through the hands, try and lift your knees up towards your chest. Feet on the floor, bum stays low. Lower down. Good, last time, breathe in. As you breathe out, push up into the back, lift your knees up, and try and slide the legs through. And come to standing on your feet into a crouch shape. Doesn't matter how you get here. We'll keep practicing that one. It will come eventually. If it's really hard for you to be here, have a block underneath your heels there, or you can even roll up your mat. If you're okay, keep the legs squeezing together. Bring your hands to the heart center. Yeah. Imagine now you've got your block there in between your hands, so you're getting that strength there in your upper back. Yeah. Start to twist towards the right. Left elbow just there on the outside of your right leg. Breathing in. And breathing out to twist, twist, twist. Good. Come back to the center and then twist to the other side. Pushing the hands together, finding that strength in your feet. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Coming back to the center, place the hands onto the floor and then lift the hips up to the sky. Squeeze your heels down and then bend and straighten the legs, sort of alternating, letting any fire from your calves or your hamstrings just go there. And we're going to come back down into that shape. So if you want to slot the block again underneath your heels, do that. And then bring your hands back, heart center. Okay, so try this. We're going to twist towards the right. Good. And then you're going to lower the hands. I'll turn this way so you can see. Lower the hands just along the back foot. And that front knee there, yeah. Fingers are facing away from the knees, yeah. Find that twist there. Can you feel your back elbow in your hip? Can you feel your front elbow in your knee? Bend your arms so your chest drops down and try and hook your back hip onto your back arm. Doesn't matter how far you get with this, just see if you can get to some point. And then rock into the hands and maybe let the feet float off. Okay, so if I move back a bit, maybe you see the hands. You can see my back hip is in my elbow. My front knee is in my front elbow. So I've created a shelf to rest on. Good. Bring it back to the center. Whee, now it's a massive twist, that pose. So never mind the arm balance, it's a massive twist. Let's take it to the other side. Twisting towards the left. Whoops. Yeah. So just let your arms fall down. Right hand on the outside of the left knee and then left hand at the back of that left hip. Try and drop the chest down to bend your arms and try and hook your left elbow underneath that left hip and your right knee just on top of that right elbow. See if the feet can hover off the floor there. You might want to put a pillow underneath your head if you're scared. One more breath, guys. Well done. And then release. Excellent. Well done. Take your arms forwards. Somehow sit your bum onto the floor. And then get yourself in the center of your mat. Breathing in, lift your arms up. And then breathing out, just start to lower your spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Excellent, guys. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around the tops of your knees. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, try and feel the thighs get closer to the rib cage without the tailbone coming off the floor. Okay, we'll glue the legs together and let both knees fall to the right side. And let your right hand push the left leg down. Yeah. Extend your left fingers to in line with your shoulders and have a look at that left hand. Breathing in, belly and body expands. Now as you breathe out, keep the back of the left hand on the floor and start to slide the hand all the way over your head, like you're creating a semicircle with that left hand. Feel the back of the hand as it moves all the way over the top of your head. And then start to roll into a fetal shape facing the right side. That's it. And then reverse that, so go the same way you came. Reach the left fingers to the top of the mat. And then try and feel your right shoulder blade on the floor, your left shoulder blade on the floor as you swing the left arm all the way back to the left. Good. Bringing your knees into the center and then let them fall to the other side. Left hand on the outside of your right leg. Breathing in, belly expands, body expands. And breathing out, belly draws back. Okay, so you can have a look at that right hand. And then with the back of the hand on the floor, sweep the hand over the head. That's it. At some point, your palm will turn towards the floor as you rotate into the left side in a fetal shape. Yeah. And then slide the right hand back up and over your head. Now feel your left shoulder blade. And as the arm goes further over the head, try and feel your right shoulder blade. Where does it touch the floor? If it does, bring in both knees back into the center. Well done, guys. So bring the soles of the feet together now and let the knees open. It's my favorite way to finish. Arms come up and over your head. Take a big full breath in. And open mouth, exhale, let me know. Oh, sorry, let me know, let it go. And again, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. So stay there on the floor like that just for a little bit longer. If you'd like to extend your feet to the corners of the mat, you can do that. Just taking 1 or 2 moments just to settle, to let the body assimilate the practice. To almost put a full stop to this moment. If you've got more time that you could spend just lying here, then do it. Spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes. If you need to carry on with your day, just start to move your toes and move your fingers. Like a big yawn, reach your arms above the head to do that full body stretch. And as you exhale, just roll to the right side into a fetal shape. All that strength that you found in your arms, use that strength now to help you walk your way up to seated, just to face the front with your eyes closed, body relaxed. So in gratitude to the practice, in gratitude to yourselves. Bring the hands to the heart center, push the thumbs into the chest bone. Big breath in. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for coming today. Namaste. Send me any feedback that you have, any questions. So if you've got any burning questions about the practice, let me know and I will help you. Thank you so much.